This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the foot. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Iowa. Strong game by this quarterback. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside. The ball comes loose. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! That's how you finish a play. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the same runner's got it again. Look for a first down at the 37.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So Iowa has the big lead here so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They pick up the first on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sure hands. It's Butler. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's Raiola. He's hit as he throws it. Grabbed down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. All right, first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to score with a run to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Russell.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Breaks in open space. Past the 45. No shot to bring him down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
So now it's 3rd and short in the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. The RPO caught to the right. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. touchdown. Here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Cornhuskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Butler. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Pump over the middle. It's Anderson. A timeout is called in fourth stage late here in the second quarter.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass rush closing in. Nice grab. It's Butler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
21, Nebraska, 3.
Will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
QB keeper all the way. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They make the extra point to trail 21-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Russell. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, that one's hit off. He can go. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense produces 6 points. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. He makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short completion, a third down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Look out, room to run here. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Conference championship, 10th play of the drive, third down and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. And we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. Run down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Boy, this guy has had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the first down to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Nebraska.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. Running with purpose. And they'll tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
A solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. To his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete, brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Huskers. The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Punt quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Huskers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. Now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Third down, out of the shotgun. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Direct snap. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and it falls incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the offense will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship.